So today we're going to talk about one-man CPR and the use of an AED, automated external defibrillator, for an unconscious person that is having cardiac arrest from an MI. An MI is a myocardial infarction. So you witness someone go down and they start turning blue at the lips and you don't know what's wrong with them. So you go up to them and say, "Sir, you okay?" Give them an external hard rub. Make sure if you get no response, tell the nearest person next to you to go and call the 911 and they will dispatch fire EMS. But in the meantime, getting an AED, they're mounted in most public places these days, schools, places of work, for this very reason. So you can start your progression before the EMS gets there to give the person the greatest survival chance. So you're going to check their carotid pulse. Okay, if they have little or no pulse, you want to attach the pads to the AED. So AED have two pads, right? They have a rectangle one and a circle one, and they're made for everybody to use. They have a little diagram on them, pictures where to put them. So the first one says to put right on the sternum, on the left-hand side of the right-hand side of the victim. The second one is you're going to put right on the mid-axillary line, the side of the rib cage. After doing so, you want to turn on the AED. And the AED will pick up the heart rhythm and will tell you whether to shock or not to shock. That's why you stand completely back away from it. So the battery on this one's going bad, and so it's a good lesson. You should always do your maintenance on them and make sure that they're compliant. So we're going to say that this one says that it's not it says it has an open airway. It says the open airway. This one gives you all the steps you're supposed to do. And see, it says check for breathing. So I attached the pads already. And now it's analyzing whether to shock or not.
Attach D-foot pads to patient's bare chest.
And the thing when attaching the pads to the patient, you want to make sure they're not sweaty or hairy. If they are hairy, we have razors in these packs. You just want to give them a quick dry shave. Don't take long, and get a towel and rub off the sweat because the pads will not stick if it's sweaty. So anyways, we're going to pretend like it says that no shock advised. So we're going to do 5 sets of CPR at a rate of 30 to 2. 30 compressions to 2 breaths. And it's going to be, we're going to go until we hit 2 minutes because this is going to reevaluate in 2 minutes. So we're going to do 30 to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So now we're going to do 2 breaths. We're going to do a head tilt, chin lift to open the airway. We're going to open the airway, do 2 breaths. So 2 breaths. That's 1 cycle. Go back to CPR. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do so for 5 revolutions. If it never tells you to give a shock, don't shock. Just keep on doing CPR and let it reevaluate every 2 minutes. So now we're going to do a whole scenario. So we're going to come up to the victim. We see that it fell down. We're going to check if he's conscious. "Sir, are you awake?" He's not. "Ma'am, I need you to go and call 911. I'm going to go and get the AED, bring the AED back. I'm going to attach the pads, turn the power on. I'm going to check his carotid pulse. No pulse. I'm going to check what the pads say. If the pads tell me to shock, I'm going to shock. If they tell me not to shock, I'm going to start CPR. So in this instance, it's telling me not to shock. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Head tilt, chin lift. Second breath. Back to CPR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Breath. Breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Breath. Breath. That's 3 cycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Breath. Breath. The AED, I'm simulating what the AED will do since it's off right now. It'll tell me again within that 2 minutes to either shock or to continue CPR. It's telling me to continue CPR, I will continue doing it, and I'll continue this process until the proper medical service comes and helps me out and takes over. So these are just giving people that extra, that you're helping them until the EMS comes. You're giving people that much more chance of survival. And I believe everybody should be CPR qualified, and taking basic CPR classes will teach you all of this that I've just explained in more thorough explanations as well, and they'll tell you the inside and outs of what a defibrillator does. But guys, I just hope you never have to come across this, but it does happen. CPR does happen. People do go in cardiac arrest, and this is just one more thing we can give back to these people. So thank you very much for your time.